Alright, so this was about. I don't even remember when this was. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys the story of how I almost died. Or probably, I don't even know how close I was to dying. Probably not that close. But, anyways, I'm going to tell you guys how I fell off a slide, kind of. You'll get that. You'll get it in a minute. So, anyways, it was like 2013, 2014, sometime around then. And it was the summer between second and I don't really remember when it was, but it was summer, and my cousins came up to Michigan, where I used to live, and there they had like a Great Wolf Lodge, like half an hour away from my house. So sometimes, like on breaks, we'd spend like the weekend there, just not even like get a room, just go there for a day, ride some slides, go home, have fun. Yeah, it was pretty fun. So, anyways, they recently put in this new slide at this place. Now, this was a pretty long slide, and I didn't notice a tube down there, and we could only go two at a time, so I went with one of my cousins while the other one stayed back. He said, and one of them, I'm just going to give him a name. His name is Anthony. So, Anthony says, all right, put your hands up, and so I did, and I kept him like that, and I just kind of closed my eyes because the water pressure was insane. And I go there, and so I have my hands up, and I close my eyes, and I didn't notice that tube. And so there's this tube. I'm heading straight for with my hands up, and I bet you can kind of guess what happened. My hands ended up clotheslining me off the off the inner tube, and I went flying out. I grabbed onto the back of it. Like I start flipping out, like not like freaking out, but like I start doing kind of a backflip out of the thing, and I shoot one of my hands down. I grab the like one of the handles, and I say help. I don't think my other cousin heard me because she didn't turn around at all, and so I flip out the back, and I hit my face on like the side of the water slide. So you guys know how water slides are built, like you can I can't explain it. So you know how they're connected, right? How pieces need to be connected and some of them stick into like the slide? Yeah. I hit my face on one of those things and I just kind of started spinning a little bit. And I spun and I flipped around to where I was head first looking up. It was on my back. I was on my back and my head was facing the other way, and I couldn't see anything. So I'm like trying to flip around, and then all of a sudden I come out and just boom! I hit my cousin, and she goes into the water. She almost drowned. I'm kidding. She didn't. She can swim, and also was like 3 feet deep. And yeah, so that's how I have a scar on my chin now from hitting my face on the thing, on the like connector. So yeah. And I have 2 stories today. I forgot to mention that. So this one was actually in Indiana. This was about a year or 2 after the first story. And when was the story? Oh yeah, okay. So wrong story. I was not in Indiana. In fact, I was back in Michigan. This was before the whole water slide story happened. And for some reason, I don't know why kids were doing this, but so you guys know the jungle gym, right? You know how they normally have like a rope climbing wall? Well, kids would climb up the slide and make a line so they could just jump off the rope wall. Like they would stand at the top, they'd grab the bar, they'd fling off, and they thought it was fun. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I am terrified of heights. Like, I cannot stand them. If I'm above 10 feet off the ground, I start freaking out. So I get up there. I was peer pressured, and they were like, come on, Gavin, you gotta do it. Come on. So I was like, and so I finally said, fine, I'll do it once. And so I start, and so once it, like, gets to my turn, like, I wait in the back. It's like a 10-minute wait for kids just jumping off the jungle gym. And it's like a 10-minute wait. And so I start it. And so when it's finally my turn, like, I'm starting to, like, muster up the courage. Then all of a sudden, the guy behind me, I don't even know who it was, just hits me, and I start to fall off. And out of panic, so obviously you guys know that the jungle gym has to have support, right? Well, I flung my hand onto one of the supports, and again, the connector screwed me over. It's freaking annoying. So the connector screwed me over, and I start to grab onto it, like freaking out, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And I grab onto the thing, and then I'm going down like fast. This was a tall like jungle gym too. It was like 10 feet up. Yeah, again, why I mentioned 10 feet. I'm freaking terrified of heights. So anyways, I'm grabbing onto this thing. I start to slide down, and then the connector was about halfway up, and as I slid down, I hit one of my arms on it, and I fell off. And after I fell off, I let out probably the most blood-curdling scream you've ever heard. Like, I thought my arm was broken. Turns out I just ended up spraining it. So, yeah. Thank God I didn't break it. Or maybe I did and I just don't remember. But I couldn't move. I couldn't move it for like a minute and a half. I don't know what was wrong. Maybe it was shock, but I have no clue. So, yeah. Thank you, connectors. Hate you so much. You do nothing but hurt me. So, yeah, now I have a scar on my chin, and my arm is constantly popping for some reason. So, yeah, thanks, connectors. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this story, or these stories. I know this was 2 in 1. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, and so ya.